Shalom Yasharallah. As always, I'd like to begin by saying I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashum, Yahweh Shai, Bahashum, Ruach-HaKodesh, whom I worship. The one some elder apostles of Great Millstone, who taught me his word, the sincerity and the truth, and who rule well, and salutations be to the hopeful elect that are out there on the highways, byways, edges, and gaps, proclaiming the true names of the Father, which is Yahweh. Okay? The only and true and living power. Or as they say in the world, God, okay, which translates to power. In the Hebrew, God translates to Allah, which means power. But that's not his name. Like the Arabs, they call upon Allah. That just means power, a power, okay, a being that has supernatural power that is able to destroy you, okay. That's the Father, Yahweh, that created all things by way of his Son, only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, the one whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. And that's not his name. Okay? These are false names, right? And our people have been imprisoned in their mind with these false names. So the Heavenly Father cannot come and save you if you're calling on these fake names, which are fake gods, okay? I'm your bishop teacher, Sakwa Run, okay, of the Hebrew Israelite camp, known as Great Millstone, also known as GMS, okay? And coming to you again with another T.E.O.E.W.A.W.K.I news and prophecy to see what the Lord has caused to happen here in the land of the living since yesterday till today. So let's see. Alright, this is AP Top News. And let's see what they got going on here. I gotta find a better media source, you know. It's like sometimes AP don't be doing it, man. Let me see. It says Trump joins tariff talks with Japan, and U.S. seeks deals amid trade wars. It says President Donald Trump joined with economic advisors for White House negotiation Wednesday over tariffs and trade with a Japanese official. This says Italy's Meloni will test her metal as EU. You know what? I always thought that meant metal, as it METAL, showing you that you're always learning something. Test her metal as EU-US bridge when she meets Trump in Washington. Israeli strike kills family of 10 in Gaza as UN raises alarm over food cutoff. So goes to show you that these people are not the children of the Heavenly Father. They're there in our land, okay, committing mad atrocities, man. All right, they're not the people of the Heavenly Father. They are the people of the devil, okay, and they are the same people as just like the Romans, okay. The Romans, they set up camp in our country. All right, they laid siege on us. They ain't let food come in. And Nothing went out and nothing came in. That's called a siege. Okay, until we were destroyed. All right. It says, why Israel is expanding its frontiers into Gaza, Gaza, Lebanon, and Syria, because they're the devil. They can never have enough. Let's go to the book of Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. Habakkuk 2:1, right? And it reads, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Yeah, and that's what we do out there in the camps. Those camps where we at, that's pretty much us holy ground, man. And what we do is the Lord gives us the signal, and then we in turn turn around and give the signal to others that be like us. That's written. To others that be like you. That's what the angel told Ezra, man. And what's that? In 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter. You know? So that's what we're doing. We're fishing for men that be like us. Oh, look at this, man. Right what I'm talking about. This car with a license plate of 144. Right in front of me, a white car. And I pray that I be a part, like the song says, I want to be a part of that number when the saints come marching in. And who are the saints? We are the saints. All right? Those of us of black or so-called Negro descent, so-called native, indigenous, Latino descent. All right, the so-called native and indigenous American Indians, right? The Seminole Indians, and those of our people that were taken all throughout the world, man, scattered. All right, we make up the lost tribes of the nation of Israel, man, and we gotta ingrain that into our soul, man, that we are those people, you know, and that we are much different than the heathen round about us, and that is known. That is known through our music, through our dance, through our food, you know, through the culture of our spirits, man. It shows that we are the sons and daughters of the true and living power that created us, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. Alright? It says, verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak, prophecy, and not lie. In other words, it's going to come to happen. It's going to come to pass. Excuse me. Though it tarry, it seems like it's taking a very long time. Wait for it. Wait for it. That's a key word. Wait. Okay. There's been a lot of people who have came into the faith. They lost patience. They didn't wait for it, man. They did not endure. So what happened? They went back into the world, back into utter darkness, man. Awaiting their judgment, by the way. Okay? Because they turned from the plow. You know, you're supposed to do this work to the very end. Okay? That way you will receive your crown, man. But you can't receive your crown if you turn back. You know? All right, it says, wait for it because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Yeah, it's not going to take long. It's going to be, the Lord is always on time. Know that. The Lord is always on time, man. Okay? So keep in mind also that this is a test for us. This is a test, man. That's all it is. Because all this has, in the spiritual realm, has already happened already. Because the Lord showed the vision to the prophets, and they talked about it. Through the prophecy, you can already see the kingdom. You know, if it's like when you read the prophecies, it's like you could just touch it. All right, that's how clear it is in the within the prophecy. We just gotta play this out. That's all. Okay. And it says it will surely come; it will not tarry. Right? It says, "Behold, his soul, whose soul? The soul of the so-called white man, man. Okay. And when I mean the so-called white man, I'm talking about the straight up Caucasian, beginning with the small hats on the top that rule the world, the elites, Amalek, on down. Okay, the ones that they have no soul. You could tell a Edomite, man. They got no soul. They're bland. Okay. Now I'm going to bring in some understanding, because our people have been scattered throughout the whole entire globe. You're gonna have what you call so-called white Israelites. Okay, they look like Edomites, but their soul is that of a Hebrew Israelite. Okay, and so on and so forth amongst the other nations as well. Okay. It says, behold, his soul, which is lifted up meaning lifted up with pride, is not upright in him. Yeah, he's not upright. He's wicked. Okay, he's not righteous. But the just shall live by his faith. Yeah, and that's where we live. We hear about all these things that are about Jacob's trouble and all these things. That's not to shake us. That's not for us to have, fear. Oh my God, what are we gonna do? No, the Lord, He said He'll deliver him from the same. He's gonna deliver us. The Lord's gonna be there for us, and you gotta have that positive faith, man. Okay? There's not supposed to be any gray area in your faith. You're supposed to be like, nah, I believe the Lord. I believe in this. This is it. And in that day, I'm gonna be straight. As long as I stay in this. The one that's to worry is the one who lost faith. All right, because they should know, according to the prophecy, that the Lord is gonna get them. All right, because they betrayed the Lord. All right. It says, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. Yeah, that's, here it is. He has his part, his land, not his inheritance, because that land over there is ours. But here it is. He got something. He took over. Now he wants more. He wants to take over more and more and more. Leave it up to Esau, and he'll just delete everybody. And then his world will come to a halt, because the way that Esau's world works is he puts everybody in captivity, in slavery, to work for him. So if he was to destroy everyone, then who's going to be there to slave for his ass, to build things up, to build up his infrastructures? You see how foolish this damn devil is? A real fool, a real red, hairy devil. Okay, proud, so proud he don't even realize that he's a effing fool. Okay. says, neither keepeth at home. Who enlarge? Yeah, he's a fugitive, a vagabond, and a mercenary. He travels to and kills people and take over their shit, man. Okay, their countries and their resources, and then put the people of that same country that he conquered in slavery in their own land. You know. It says, who enlargeth his desire as hell. Yeah. So he expands his territories, his control and his rule, okay, but is as hell. He brings hell upon the natives and indigenous peoples of those lands, okay, because he's the devil. And is as death. Yeah, he brings death. That's why. And cannot be satisfied. Right. There's no satisfying him. He can never have enough, man. All right. It says, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Yeah, and that's what he's going to do. He's going to gather unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people, right? The one world order, the new world order, the new one world order. And then he's going to what? He wants to put a MOTB in him, a C-hip in him. Okay? Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increases that which is not his? Yeah, Israel's not his. Gaza's not his. Lebanon is not his. The world is not his. It belongs to the children of the Heavenly Father. But he stole the world, man. So now he has to pay. How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. Yeah, the thick clay goes into the Hebrew word ibadyat, which means debt, heavy debt. Because not only is Esau in financial trouble, but he has a big ticket to pay because of all the sins and atrocities that he has committed to the children of the Heavenly Father. And with that, I yield my time. And I want to say shalom. Keep the faith, stay strong, because Yahweh Shai is at the door and he's ready to come in. Stay faithful, keep watching. Shalom.